young lady. It's a lovely day today, so we can shower your horse.
It's nice and hot. It'll do him the world of good.
Yes, but don't forget the other tasks as well. As well as cleaning your horse, a good shower helps relax him. He'll gain in strength each time you shower him. You should only shower your horse in fine weather. It can make a horse poorly if it's snowing or raining.
So how do you clean your horse then?
But all you have to do is brush your horse down inside, like I showed you before, remember? Well done, your horse is now clean and strong. Don't forget, you don't always have the choice between brushing and showering. Brushing raises your horse's morale, while showering gives him strength. Choose the one that's suitable, but watch out for the weather. You can always view the forecasts on the computer at the Student Centre.
It's the cross-country test, at last. It's a long test that's very tiring for your horse, so I hope you are well prepared. Off you go now. To help you, there are arrowed tunnels to show you the direction of the next obstacle.
It's time for your first show jumping test. It is a test of speed that requires great concentration. You have to jump the different fences as fast as possible, but be careful not to knock down any rails. Okay, let's see what you can do.
The year started well. I got on well with everyone. There was Miguel, who ran away whenever I turned up. I figured he was just shy. And then Carol, who had her own view of the world, totally zany. There was Aurelie, who was a real live wire. We were kind of similar in some ways. And then Samuel, who spent more time listening to music than training. But he was older and calmer and altogether charming. We were the perfect team. But we knew the pressure of competition would mess things up someday or other.
We won, Carol! Now that's what I call bluffing. We fleeced them.
Cool! What a great game. Can we play again?
So what? If you weren't in my team, I'd have won, so don't give me that dead rabbit look. And you, stop that music, it's putting me off.
She's joking, Miguel. You don't look at all like a dead rabbit. A hamster, maybe?
Sorry, I got carried away. I hate losing. I think I better head down to the village and buy a new set.
Maybe we should let her win next time.
Too right. Do you really think I play that badly?
Gosh, it's getting late. Time for a shower.
That reminds me, I've just been sent a new CD.
Do you want to hear the new piece I wrote?
If you like.
Hello, I'm looking for some playing cards. The most basic you have.
The Old Master establishment is not in the habit of selling tat. Our family has dealt in antiques for generations. Our shop is a shrine to history. Dispensing wisdom to the lost ears of decadent youth is a waste of my time, young lady.
No need to be like that, old man. I was only asking.
However, if you have the means to purchase this splendid treasure, these playing cards are unique. They have a fascinating story behind them. They once belonged to...
Okay, quit the history lesson. What interests me is here and now, and how much you want for the cards.
It is a set of such quality. I couldn't see.
Oh, yes, but how much?
The craftsmanship and the gilding is exquisite.
Oh, yeah, very pretty. How much?
Note the boldness in the representation of the figures.
Are you doing this deliberately, or am I your first customer this year? Just tell me, how much for this 23rd wonder of the world?
28,000 tokens.
What? For a pack of cards?
The ignorance of youth.
But this pack has Made in Taiwan written on it. What do you take me for? A tourist? I'm off.
Wait, we can come to some arrangement. Do me a favor, and the pack is yours.
What kind of favour?
I have to pick up a book a friend left for me in the chapel to the north of the village. Here's a map of the area. The chapel is marked with a cross. Bring the book back before closing time, and I'll give you what you're after.
Very well. What time do you shut?
In 10 minutes. You're already late, young lady.
everybody around when you need them. Your rag. You could have warned me about the footbridge.
I'm closing, young lady. Come back tomorrow.
What? No way! You owe me!
I like you. Terrible education, but bags of character. Here's your card game. And by the way, keep the catalogue. I've just realized I've already got one.
What am I meant to do with it?
I'm sure you'll find something. Have a nice day now.
I've never met such a weirdo.
So you want to find out more about me? It's nice to know you're interested. but I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. My life isn't that exciting.
I'd still like to hear you speak. It's always great to hear others talk, and I'm interested in who you are. You seem so full of life.
You know, I haven't always been this way. A long time ago, I was shy and retiring.
Shy? You? I don't believe you.
That's what I was like. A wee Edinburgh lassie, 17, and people in the neighbourhood called me Goldfish because I couldn't string 2 words together and I'd just stare at people open-eyed. The world completely baffled me, and I felt totally different from other children. They just wanted to have fun. What I liked was reading, astronomy, and prehistory, that kind of stuff. There were mysteries in the universe, and I had to understand them. The present didn't interest me. I wanted to know where we'd come from and where we were going. Other kids didn't get this, and they turned their backs on me.
What made you act like that at such a young age?
I'd rather talk about it some other time, if you don't mind.
Of course. I'd love to understand you better.
Hi, it's great you came to talk to me. We don't know each other very well.
That's just why I'm here, to find out more about you.
I'd love to share my story with you. I'm here for pretty extraordinary reasons. I still can't quite grasp them myself.
Tell me more.
Well, everything started 3 years ago. I was living in France, in the Massif Central. It's a beautiful green region, but extremely boring for a young girl of my age then.
I've heard people say the Massif Central is amazing.
It is, but we lived in a medieval village where there was practically nothing to do. Life there was pretty dull. My parents had their little routines and opted for the quiet life. Anyway, they weren't very often around. My mother was a saleswoman and my father a violin maker. My father hung around his workshop behind the house all day, while my mother was always on the road. Her love of work took up all her time, and she didn't have a moment for me. What's more, I was an only child, so I had no idea how to fill my days. I spent my time listening to classical records my grandfather had left us. They were my only means of escape from that sleepy hole, frozen in time. One day in May, the day of my 17th birthday, my life took an unexpected turn.
What happened?
I'll save that one for later. Come back and see me if you want more.